In this video I'm going to talk about making videos using Cam Studio and Windows Movie Maker. Cam Studio is a piece of free software for recording what it is you do on the screen. It can be downloaded from the internet, and here I'm just doing a search on Google for Cam Studio. I'm then going to browse to the Cam Studio page and download the software. I've used Cam Studio to produce the movie that you're seeing now, so it's a good example of the sort of thing that it can do. So here we are, this is the Cam Studio page, and I'm just scrolling down it to find the section where I can actually download the software. And I'm going to click on the Cam Studio program and save it onto my system. And once I've downloaded it, I'm going to run the program and I will install it. Here's the Cam Studio installation screen, and I'm going to just accept the license agreement there. If I'm going to install it in the university, I need to install it probably onto my M drive. So I would now click on Browse to change the drive to the M drive and then install the software. So now we need to actually run the program, so I'm going to browse on my desktop for where the program has been installed. In my case it's on the M drive, and I'm going to browse to the Cam Studio folder where it's been put. And the program that actually runs Cam Studio is called Recorder. So I double click on Recorder, and eventually the Cam Studio program loads. There it is. Now the recorder is very easy to use. Basically it has a red record button which you can press, and you'll get a flashing square on the screen which is the area of the screen which is recorded. But there are some options as to how the recorder works, and I've got a few recommendations as to how it should be set up. The recorder has an option to follow the movements of the mouse in a little window, and that's called Auto Pan. It can be set up under the Options menu. To size the region of the screen that you record, select Region under the Region menu. So to start, press the red button to record, and you draw a rectangle on the screen for your region. This will begin the recording process, and anything you do will be recorded. Once you're done, press the blue Stop button. You'll be prompted to save the file and choose somewhere where you'll be able to find it again and click Save. Now the movie that you've made can be edited and cut up with other movies that you might make and pictures, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do using Windows Movie Maker. Now Windows Movie Maker is a standard part of the Windows operating system, and you should be able to find it on your Start menu. If you go to All Programs, it should be listed there. I'll just wait for it to load up here. And there we are. This is what Windows Movie Maker looks like. So I'm going to use Movie Maker to import the movies I've just made with Cam Studio, and to do that I click on Import Video on the Windows Movie Maker screen, and I then browse for the video that I created. Now that's actually on my M drive, and double click on the video and it will import it. When the video has been imported, it appears as a number of clips in the middle of the screen, which is called the Contents window. Here you can see the Contents window there. And what I'm going to do is highlight all the files in the Contents window and drag them down to the bottom of the screen into what's called the timeline. The timeline is where the final edited movie is produced. And we can actually see that final edited movie by clicking on the play icon there, and you can see it actually plays in a little window on the right hand side of the screen. And I can stop it. And now what I want to do is add some titles and captions like the ones that you're actually seeing appearing on the screen at the moment. To do that, I click on Make Titles or Credits on the left hand side of the screen. The system then asks me what sort of a title I want to produce, and I'm going to choose Title on Selected Clip. And now I'm going to type in the text that I want to appear as a title. And once I've finished typing, I'm going to click on Done, Add Title to Movie. There we are. Now by default the title is superimposed on the video, and if I click play you can see how the title is superimposed there. Now I might not want it to do that, and what I can do is I can drag the title from the very bottom of the screen straight into the actual timeline where the video is, and this will actually produce a separate screen with the words on it. Okay, so here I'm going to drag it up there, and then you can see it actually, we get a little blue screen with the words on it, and if I play that back you'll see it's a very different, I get the actual Welcome to Camp Studio as a blue screen. I can change all the colours and the fonts to suit. The key thing really here is to experiment, and first of all you can try different title animations. So you can click on Change Title Animation as you're typing in your title text. And you can also import images. Those images can come from the internet, or they can even come from other sources. For example, PowerPoint can save slides as images, and then you can import them and add voiceover commentary to those slides. Now in the timeline you can edit and cut and rearrange and resize the snippets and clips to your heart's content really. And once you're satisfied you can save the final cut of your movie by selecting Save Movie File from the File menu. Save it onto your computer and the movie will be rendered, and once you're done you can post it somewhere for people to watch. So that's it. Now what I haven't shown you to do is what I've done here, which is to add an audio commentary, and I'll do that next time.